Hello everyone, Soulback Rick here. Hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday or Monday for the Overseas Bros. What a week. What a week. Hey Noel, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Hey Validante, it's good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well, man. Well, a couple of things here. Testing a new setup. Trying out my new multi-stream setup, so seeing how this goes. As well as trying to fine-tune the dual monitor setup, so pretty cool stuff in development here, trying to enhance the overall presentation of my streams. And as you probably noticed from the title of the stream, this week, CarrierCon 2025 happened. For those who are not in the know, it's literally like an anime convention on top of, and inside the museum ship aircraft carrier U.S.S. Hornet CV-12, which, for a big aviation guy like me, is like one of the coolest things in the world. I had all my tickets and stuff ready to go, only for me to get sick this week and stay sick the day of the con. Still kind of dealing with the illness. I think it's whatever it is. It's, I guess my family had it. I thought it was just really bad allergies because I have seasonal allergies and it can get pretty bad sometimes. And yeah, this year is definitely no different. However, it really hit me like on Tuesday, and it's just been kind of rough going ever since. But I'm like, you know, it's just bad allergies. I can deal with it, right? No biggie. Yes. Yesterday, I woke up and like, I don't think this is really bad allergies. This might be something else going on. Yeah, and I'm dealing with a lot of other weird stuff in the sinus region and all that stuff. I'm gonna spare you the nasty details, but yeah, so suffice to say, with me coughing a bunch and stuff and just dealing with all I was dealing with, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to a there's no way I'm going to a convention. You know, I just can't, unfortunately. So I kind of missed out on that, which was, man, I've been wanting to go to this convention for years. You know, and yeah, it just but anyways, there's always next year, right? But since we do have IL-2 Sturmovik 1946 heavily modded, we can instead bring the U.S.S. Hornet to us and recreate the Pacific Theater and have the U.S.S. Hornet as our flagship as we go up against the Japanese in the Pacific during 1942. Now, I need a preface to say for those who may not be too much in the know of my flying, I tend to fly DCS a lot more nowadays. I did a little bit of IL-2 back then, but I was never the best at it, and as far as like hardcore simulation games go, prop-driven warfare, I have a bit of a harder time grasping it, even though it's not as complex as the Jet Age stuff. But at least the Jet Age stuff, I kind of get it, right? I still have issues, but I kind of get it. Older era stuff is it's an older can of beans. So in order to try and make some successful mission runs tonight, we're going to take a look at a couple of video missions here. They're going to teach us the basics on how to take off and land on a carrier. Now, this hasn't been the first time I've done it, but it's been years since I played this game, especially with the new mod I have on it. So we're going to kind of brush up on how to do World War II era carrier landings. And then after that, well, the sky's the limit until we find that carrier we need to dive bomb on. So, let's see. I'm going to tab over here real quick. We're gonna pause that super amazing music from Secret Weapons Over Normandy. Awesome game. So that way we can get a better idea of, we can actually hear what's going on here. Let's see. Let me check something. Make sure everything is good. Okay, yeah, everything looks okay. Okay. All right. Let's do some of that training. Man, I can't wait to get my new graphics card. I hear that the supply for the new RX 9070 XTs should be stable and readily available by May. And hopefully by that time they can make sure they have the cards selling at MSRP again, because right now they've been the price has been going up for them, obviously. Okay, let's take a look here. I'll read up the subtitles here. In order to help a heavier, less powerful planes to take off, however, your character will be moving at high rate of speed against the direction of the wind. Yeah, that's important. The carriers, in order to get aircraft in the air, they actually fly in a certain direction of the wind. So that way it helps aid the speed. And oh my gosh, that guy just took out those poor crew members. Oh no. But yeah, these ships need to be flying in a certain direction so that way they can take advantage of the wind to help increase the speed of the air that's lifting your wing. Alright, at the start of the deck, prepare everything before you start up the engines. Alright, well, since this is IL-2 Sturmovik, usually that's pretty easy. Firstly, look to the sides and ensure your wings are not folded up. That's a good lesson. Not that I would know anything about that. I've never taken off on a carrier before with my wings folded. You can't prove me. You can't prove me wrong. You weren't there. Set throttle to idle, mixture rich, proper. Yeah, see, all that stuff, I'm like not used to that stuff. You don't have to deal with that in a jet, right? You just have to deal with a lot of other stuff. You just want to trim your elevators. Yeah. They start your engine, hold the wheel brake down as it starts. So I believe they actually have chocks installed, at least in the game. You don't hold the brake down. You could hold the brake down, but you're not going to go anywhere. You have to hit the chock removal keys, and it'll allow you to roll. There are planes in front of you. Wait for them to leave the carrier deck completely before moving yourself up. Yeah, you don't want to run into your buddies. Once the deck in front is completely clear, start moving throttle up slowly. Yeah, for people that have never flown a prop-driven aircraft in a simulator before, you gotta remember, the reason these things are moving forward is because of the airflow that these props are pushing. The problem is that amount of force wants to rotate your aircraft. So it's going to make you naturally pull from one side. And you got to make sure to mentally make sure to counterbalance that. I do the best I can to make sure I do that, and I still screw up sometimes, Good old F4U Corsair. I think they gave it the nickname the Ensign Eliminator. Or with the Widowmaker, one of the two. It's because of that gold wing. That thing had amazing performance, but because of how massively large that prop is on the front, they literally had to design the wings to be a gull wing. So that way, the wheels, when they're down, can give that prop enough clearance to where it won't hit the deck. So, alright, so we kind of learned a little bit of what to do there. I was mostly just jabbering on about other stuff. But we get the idea, right? Okay, let's take a look at this carrier landing 1. Alright, so no carriers here. We're just going to learn how to land on regular concrete. This is the baby steps, right? I myself am still learning how to be confident in landing prop-driven aircraft. You know, I'm used to landing jets in TCS. Landing prop aircraft, the tail dragger, is a whole other experience and not one I'm not very good at doing. Usually start your approach around 2,000 feet. Airspeed should be around 2 to 250 knots. Okay. This is on your upwind leg. As the carrier passes your wingtip, wait a few seconds and initiate a gentle turn for 180 degrees. Okay. As you let out, you should again be flying parallel to the carrier, but now in the opposite direction. Right. That is, I believe, that's the downwind leg. The upwind leg is when you're going the other way. Downwind leg is when you're going the opposite way. Drop your landing gears, flaps, and hook. Very important to remember to do that. I don't think I did that once. I learned shortly after that I didn't do that when I took a swim. Airspeed should be around 150, about 800 feet. Okay. Initiate next turn around 12 seconds after passing the carrier. And, okay. "30 seconds out. Okay, so by the time you're perpendicular, you need about 500. When you're on final, 300. Okay, and then after making that turn, it should be around 100 knots. There's a lot going on here, by the way. I'm gonna screw this up. Keep a steady 5-degree nose-up altitude as you approach the deck. Right. So yeah, apparently you're supposed to be pointing towards the end of the, like, not at the end of the runway, like, where you're approaching, but the exact opposite. because the carrier's traveling away from you. Oh, that's a bounce. That doesn't look too bad. That looks better when I land. That looks better compared to when I landed, you know. Hey, it's a Blade Storm. How you doing, dude? It's good to see you, man. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a bit nasally right now. I don't sound as bad as I did earlier this week. You know, ask Noel. I sound like a frog. I still sound a bit nasally, but you know, I think things are improving. So, okay. Speaking of which, I need to take my nasal stuff off. This game is called Owl 2 Sturmovik 1946. You can get it on GOG.com or on Steam. And it is a old, legendary World War II flight sim game that has been around since, I want to say, the early 2000s, probably around 2002, 2003, something like that, right? And they released like multiple expansions for the game that go to different theaters. And the one theater that they had, I think it was the last theater they did for it, which is one that no other sim really seems to focus on nowadays, which frustrates the crap out of me, is including the modern day version of IL-2 Great Battles. And that's the Pacific Fleet. You know, that's the Pacific Theater. Carrier battles. Why isn't this a thing in, you know, I see that DCS World is developing World War II carriers, and I'm like, are you giving me a reason to actually get a World War II aircraft in DCS World? It's like, if I want to do World War II stuff, I'll just play like IL-2 1946 or the newer ones, because you know, the amount of aircraft you get and stuff is like, there's a lot of bang for your buck, even though it is low, um, even though it is low fidelity. That's fine. I don't care. It's still super fun, and the simulation is still a pretty good challenge. But you know, yeah, this is a this is a great, you know, even to this day, 1946 here is still a great World War II flight sim game with incredible value. And even to this day, it's still being modded. You know, like the mod we're using here, it's a pretty big mod. I don't remember what it's called. I think it was like a BAT mod or something like that. Adds a bunch of new content, new aircraft, new skins, new theaters, new visuals. You know, the only thing that I can't show at the moment, probably because of the limitations of my graphics card, is like advanced rendering for the environment. So once I get this new graphics card, hopefully it'll unlock that ability for me to show that off. Because like seeing the islands and like the sea, like seeing the animations and stuff, it looks photorealistic. It's incredible looking. We don't get that right now, but that's okay. We still love it anyways. Okay. So we took a look at that. Let's see how it looks in practice. By the way, this game is only $10. Alright, this is the real deal, guys. Yeah, hopefully it won't be your last, yeah. See, we got a Spitfire there. It's very similar to the previous mission, except of course now you have the moving carrier. Still deck space, yeah. So of course, you know, we're just gonna go right into it, right? We're not gonna practice Silent Island. But just like before, get to the upwind at 2,000 feet. Yep. Turn left 180, roll out to 800 and 150.
Hello, Potter Escort. Nice to have you aboard. G'day, Potter Escort. We have you inside. Over.
Yeah, we don't want to aim ourselves near the end of the deck. We want to aim ourselves on the far side. Whereas it's a bit different for landing on land, right? We tend to go for the close end. $500 feet, 100 knots when you're perpendicular. 300 feet, 80 knots when you roll out and are on final. Okay. No, slightly above the horizon. I think they're saying, what, 5 degrees? Alright, try to hit them wires. Hey, he got a wire. Oh. Okay, he's up. He's down. Alright. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Okay, once again, I need to jump over to the other side here. Gotta get the proper mood music going, you know what I mean? Okay, 2006 is when that came out. Okay. Okay, trying to get that looking good. Alright. Alright. Let's give this a shot. There we go. Oh, it is dark out. Why is it dark out? Why is it dark out, guys? Why? Track IR seems to be working pretty well. Oh, that's not what... Okay. What the heck? Huh. Alright. Control check. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Yep. Time to make some fixes. This thing is all screwed up. Ah, jeez. Okay. Power. Joystick 1. What is joystick 1? Ailerons. Oh no. It's not even picking it up. Huh? Why is it not picking it up? Ah, man, don't tell me. It works fine before. Of course, it's during stream, everything screws up. Alright. Okay, sorry guys. Let me try and see if I can fix this. Man, even just trying to do fun stuff on the U.S.S. Hornet for not being able to make it to the convention, it's still giving me problems. It doesn't even want to give me that this week. Man. Let's see. Okay. It sees both controllers. Okay, it shows that that one is the preferred one. Okay, I mean, that's correct. Yeah, I mean, all that's right. It's just not... It's not picking up both sticks. Why is it not picking up both sticks? Why? Man. changes on that. Hat 180. So it can't. So it. Wait. So it is detecting it. It's detecting it. So why isn't it? Sorry for the coughing. Still going through it, guys. All right, let's see here. Controls, input. Yeah, for some reason, it's just completely ignoring my other inputs. That's weird. All right. Hey, Johnny Pops, how you doing? Yeah, we're experimenting here. So we're trying out the multi-stream feature. It's a little rough. So yeah, it's kind of doing today as a test bed, as well as just to have some fun streaming since I've been sick all week and haven't been streaming, you know. So Jolly, can you I will say don't put the link in chat. That is a no-no. So if you can remove that, Twitch doesn't like that. Okay, let's see here. I was trying to fix this. Let's see here. Jolly, can you remove that that link for me, please? Okay, thanks. Okay. Let's see. I may have to end the game and restart it. Hopefully that'll fix the issues. Because yeah, unfortunately, this stick, man, this thing, I don't know how this happened, but it happened. Okay. Miscellaneous settings, maybe? Quit mission. Okay. Gonna try this again. Alright. Uh-oh. You don't know how to... Oh. Um... Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why it's there. Let me jump over real quick. Okay, we're gonna try and get this going again. Alright, let me take a look at the settings. I mean, everything looks good. Okay. So yeah, this is the Ultra Pack SAS mod for IL-2 1946. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go back to here. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have waited to restart the game. Oh my gosh, nothing but problems. So I guess you can't delete messages? Huh? How? What? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, we've been able to do it before. Hmm. On a while, highest slot not million man mobile per seat. Yeah, I don't know. Something's very weird. Okay. Maybe it's awful. I don't know. Let me take a look here. Okay, so I'm seeing a thing here saying, as a Twitch moderator, you can delete individual messages by enabling show mod icons in the chat settings and then clicking the trash can icon next to the message you want to remove. Here, I can make sure. Here we go. Show mod icon. There we go. Hey, we did it. Okay. Yeah, so that's how it's done. Okay. All right. Well, let's try this again, shall we? Go to setup, input. I don't understand what these different profile... Why is only... Bro, why is this the only one that's being read? Alright. Sorry, chat. This is turning into another mess. Alright. Okay, so you can delete messages I can't? Oh, you should be able to. I enabled the chat thing. But it's okay, we got it taken care of. Okay. How to detect light stick and throttle in aisle 2 1946. Start the game, go to controls, then scroll down to the HOTAS control section. Then use the mouse, click the... Oh, okay, so maybe that's what it is. Alright. Alright, let's... Hopefully we can make progress. I'm glad we got this music going here. I need to get the soundtrack for it. This was so good. Okay, here we go. This is what's causing all the problems right here. For some reason, this is mapped the way it is. And I don't know why. Okay, so power needs to be this. Aileron needs to be this. Elevator needs to be this. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, that needs to be flipped. Oh, Jolly, if you're... I even went and checked on Chrome. Huh, that's strange. Don't worry about it, we got it fixed. However, can you do me a favor and go message me on the other platform real quick, just to make sure it's working? Seems like there's a lot more bugs and stuff I gotta iron out on that side. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Okay. And how's it looking? Much better, okay. Yep, yep. Aileron, elevator, power. Gosh, this is probably going to be really rough. Power, rudder. I'm going to have the rudder be this thing here. I don't really trust my twist. There you go. Okay. Alright, let's go to that training. Hey! Addy Sensei, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, dude. Okay. Finally. We got it. We got the controls working. Okay. So apparently for this, we're going to take off. We're going to follow these points, and then eventually we're going to land here. Been a long time since I checked your content. Eh, pleasure to have you back. As you can see, I'm expanding. So I'm actually working on multi-streaming. I'm also going to be doing short-form content and some other fun stuff to try and branch out a bit more, you know. Yeah, pleasure to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we missed CarrierCon, which was yesterday. If you don't know what CarrierCon is, it is literally an anime convention on top of, or not on top, inside the museum ship aircraft carrier U.S.S. Hornet. And I was so hyped to go to it yesterday. But I got sick. I've been sick throughout the week. And yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't go. So I won't say how much money I spent in preparation for it, because I'm gonna cry. But we're here streaming. I don't sound like a frog as much anymore, so I'm getting a chance to check out all this cool stuff and hang out with you guys. And hopefully we can do some ops on the U.S.S. Hornet, CV-8. The one over on the dock is CV-12. Unfortunately, I believe CV-8 was sunk back in, I want to say it was August of 1942. But they made the, you know, and that was basically like this version right here. This is like an older pre-war era.
Heading 090.
Oh shoot, what it was called?
05.
So ever since the Attorney Archives, heck yeah. I still swing by the Attorney Archives every once in a great while, you know. See how things are going with Cali, you know. But yeah, this aircraft carrier here, this is the York, the Yorktown class. And when they made 3 ships of this class, the Yorktown, the Enterprise, and the Hornet. After the Hornet was destroyed in, I'm pretty sure it was August of 42, they built the brand new version, the latest version, which is the one that is still existing today as a museum ship, CV-12, based off of the legendary Essex class.
Altitude 20.
Alright, so we got our... Cool, so that's working. That's working, right? That's working. If I want to turn... If I want to fly that way... Yeah. And then, let's see, that's there. Okay. Oh, okay. That's flipped. We need to change that. Trying to play my newly bought game. What are you playing? Hey, Sylvie, good to see you, dude. Thank you so much for the... Thank you so much for giving Jolly a shout-out. We appreciate Jolly here. Okay. There we go. That should fix it right there. Thank you for the love and support. I really appreciate it. Okay. Gosh, why they gotta make it so dark? Okay. There we go. Alright, let me click around. Alright, so that's that. Alright. Okay, I don't know what all the other buttons do here.
Heading 270. Altitude 01.
Alright, we're gonna do the controls. This stuff used to be all put together real nice, and now it's all kind of all over the place. Hey, is this still the correct one? Hat switch. Okay. Castle of Shikigami 2. Oh, I've never heard of it. I hope it's doing well. Or hope it's good. Too bad playing intense half an hour kind of hurts back. Aww. Time to go playing. Nice. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your game. Thank you for the health check redeem. Make sure to drink some more water here, Soviet. Okay, gear rise up or down. Alright, so I'll switch that to this button here. Okay. Let's see here. Lock tail wheel. With that button. Drop tanks will be that button. Let's see. Toggle wing folds. That button. Resting hook. Oh, that's the wheel brake. Okay, well then, let's not worry about that then. That's right, wasn't there like 2 wheel brakes? Right, we need a left and a right wheel brake for this game. Because that's how you maneuver when you're on the ground. You tend to use braking a lot to maneuver your aircraft. You don't want to rely on other methods, because it doesn't work. I've tried. Alright. Okay, what about views? Normal view. Toggle gun sight. Need a button for my flaps. Maybe I can use this. Welcome to aisle 2, 1946, where control customization is happening. Yeah. Well, at least once you do this, it applies to every aircraft, unlike DCS World, where you have to customize every single one of your aircraft, and it's freaking crazy. Okay, so toggle gun sight, we'll leave that to that. Okay, so we'll apply these to the other ones here. Customizing individual aircraft is better. I mean, so, you gotta remember, this is a low fidelity aircraft. You know? It's pretty much the same thing for every single one. Like, you don't have to worry about all the individual separate controls for the different aircraft, because they've simplified it. They make everything the exact same. Yeah, the only time that really changes if you're dealing with multi-engine aircraft, but even then, it's a pretty simple, like, addition. Okay, so we're gonna go, let's see here. Wide view. Okay. Now what about brakes? Gotta have the wheel brakes. Flaps up, flaps down, that's very important. Oh, that is going to be weapon 3. I guess we'll do this. Yeah, the controls are all messed up in this game. Okay, now let's make sure this stuff is at least fixed, and then we can finally play the game. Imagine that. Okay, thank God. Alright, let's get this going here. Wings are already out. Well, I think these... Yeah, wings are out. Okay. Let's get this started. Alright. Let's put combat flaps. And some planes you need to crank the gear manually or just flipping the gear knob. Yeah, see, this game simplifies all that, so it doesn't matter what the actual real-world equivalent is, if you're pushing buttons or if you're cranking something, it's just a simple button press. So just a single, like a single control scheme across all aircraft technically work, because it's all treated the same. Since this is, because you gotta remember, this is low fidelity, so you don't have to go crazy with it. Alright. Everything's looking okay. Alright, we're at WEP. Alright. Okay, and tail wheel locked. Alright, let's do it. Wait. Huh? What happened? Alright, hold the phone. Thought it hit the... Thought it hit the chocks. I didn't assign a button for the chocks. Alright, you're getting assigned. Oh, I had that set to drop tanks. Okay, that makes sense. Huh? I don't have a button set for the arrest hook? Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll have you set to this button. And I'll have... No, I'll have you set to this button. And then I'll have you set to this button right there. There we go. Jettison your drop tanks before you take off. But we don't have any. Alright. Okay, here we go. Alright. Soul Bad Greg. Launching. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright. Alright. Oh, we're taking a dip. Okay.
Heading 210.
Oh,
Altitude 01.
Oh. Oh god, it's gonna run right into us. No. Stop it. No. That's how that one guy died in that Midway movie.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay. Isn't that carrier beautiful? Alright, we're doing this again. How the aileron set, right? Oh, it doesn't help that my ailerons are reversed. Oh, jeez. Oh, thanks for the clip. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Need to reverse that. Yeah, anytime, yeah. Okay, so that needs to be that one. Okay. Okay, so let's make sure our elevator is set to positive there. I don't know how positive, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to figure that out. Alright. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, tail wheel's locked. Alright. Alright, launching. Alright.
Altitude 05.
Hey, look at that.
090.
Okay, let's bring the gear up. Gear, you gonna come up? Landing gear. Landing gear, why are you not landing gear? What's happening? Landing gear. Land. All right, hold on. I need to change my. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's bring the throttle back a little bit. Does landing gear? That landing gear even retract? It should. It'd be real horrible performance if we didn't. What is Joy 14? Is that this way? Yeah, it is.
Heading 030. Altitude 20.
Huh. I wonder if we had to retract it earlier. Maybe it's stuck. Alright. Well, at least we learned how to properly take off. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, get that going. Increase the trim and the positive. Alright, get that going there. Ooh, that's something I need to change. That's great. Huh. Well, that's kind of funky. I want to change that to read as I want to change it to read as knots, not kilometers per hour. Right? That's what we weren't trained on that, so everything looks weird right now. Alright, let's just do it. Okay, launching. Alright. Okay, hopefully that came up. Why is that not coming up? Why is that not coming up? Game! Game, what are you doing to me? Why is this not coming up? Why? Here, we're going for a swim. That is not acceptable.
Heading 090.
Oh my gosh, okay. Someone's being funny on here. Okay. I wonder if it's an error or something like that. Let's just look for a normal... Can we just get like a normal mission where we just kind of take off? Yeah, see that's the I believe it's the F4F Hellcat. And yeah, that gear definitely retracts. But for some reason it doesn't want to be the case. I don't know why. Okay. Well, maybe if you just pick a random mission. Okay, do we start on the ground for this one? Okay, weather good, clouds, okay. Mission. Farming. I wonder if this is... Arkansas? No. Okay, do we start on the ground or in the air? We start on the air. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna be the SBD this time. I don't know if this makes any difference, but we're gonna find out. Also, we're not gonna have it at... Why is it... I mean, that's not that late. Ah, screw it. There's only... Okay, so... Soviet, for this game, there's only a single button press. For the land gear. It's not like in DCS where you'll have separate buttons for different gear setups. Sometimes they allow it to where you can just toggle it. Other times they have you assign multiple keys, but this game only has the single. Okay, so everything looks good. Tail is locked. Okay, take off flaps. We're gonna bring this up. Yep. Alright, launching. There we go. See, for some reason, this had no problem doing it.
Heading 090. Altitude 05.
There we go. See, that's better. Yeah, we'll do the training in this aircraft. Okay, make sure the trim is on right. Okay, let's bring the power down. We don't want to burn out the engine. Okay, much better. Okay, make sure we have our trim on. Okay, technically there are waypoints over here. Keep messing with our trim.
Heading 030. Altitude 20.
Ah, we're like not directly hitting where we're supposed to be. Okay, now we're okay. see. Okay, so our altitude, we're not that high up. Okay, there's our speedometer down there. That's our vertical velocity indicator.
Heading 270. Altitude 01.
I wonder why the clouds geometrical textures are like that. Looks weird. Couldn't be doing that. Okay, that is where we are landing over there. Let's make sure I have the... Oh, interesting. Okay. Man, I am so off course. I gotta get used to looking at all these gauges on screen in game. I'm used to doing it for DCS World, because that's how you have to do it. But this game does kind of spoil you a little bit. Alright. We're getting closer. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to... Yeah.
Heading 210. Altitude 01.
Laps down. Bring down the gear. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Oh, look at that. We did it, guys. What was the button for that? Not really sure. Okay, so that's the gear, that's the drop down thing. They don't give me a chance to unfold the wings. There we go. Why was that not working? Oh, because it's assigned to this. Or not. Huh. Oh, I see. Once it's down, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, good times. Do you have 6 degrees of? Yeah, I got the full shebang. You know. All right. All right, let's get this musica alternating, so we're not listening to the same track over and over again. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're gonna try this this carrier landing. I'm nervous AF right now. Because when I played this before, way back when it only had pitch and yaw, not roll. Really? Huh. Alright, so we are in the air right now. Okay, so there's the carriers down there. See, I should be able to switch those units down there to like show feet and knots, not kilometers per hour and meters. It's kind of throwing me off for like handling American aircraft. You know, if I was flying Soviet aircraft, that would make sense, but you know, we're not doing that, and I'm falling behind here. Okay, so there's the carrier right there. Man, so I'm gonna have to wait for the rest of the squadron to go in. I was hoping it would just like rapid fire me, you know, so that way I can just constantly practice. What the heck is going on there? Is that supposed to be a... Why is that... Is that gauge in the middle there? Is that screwed up? Is that a screwed up texture? What's going on? I don't know. You're showing feet for free? Nope. Dang it, so big. Oh wait, they're leaving. Oh, I guess it's just me then. Alright. Make our turn. Okay, put our flaps down. Yeah, I definitely need to be a lot lower. But nope. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, we passed, so we need to give it, what, like 12 seconds? Okay, increase the speed a little bit. This dramatic music kind of fits with this predicament. I have no confidence in my prop-driven carrier landing abilities. Which one am I supposed to land on? The one to the left, okay. Alright, you guys better be ready, because I'm coming in. Oh god. Oh gosh, I'm coming in way too fast. Or at least I can't tell because I'm trying to interpret this thing in kilometers. Alright. Yep. Yep, that's not gonna catch. That's not gonna catch. Gonna do a go around. Maybe you should have brought a real carrier instead of a prop carrier on land. Wow. Use the gauges on your desk instead. Yeah, I need to focus on them more. Okay, so about that. I'm supposed to be about 80 miles. I'm supposed to be about, or 80 knots. And my altitude's supposed to be at what? Was it 300? Or 150? I don't remember. It's probably 150. I'm probably way too high. Gosh, if only this thing wasn't like right. Okay, I'll try that. Ah! Okay. Okay. Oh. Hey, we did it, guys. Haha. Okay. I have a working theory on how to get this thing on the deck. Good times, good times. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know what aircraft carrier we're going to be on here, but let's see if we can do this. Your start in mid-air over the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so in this one, we're not even on a carrier. Your flight of SBD dive bombers will protect this, or is protected by a small group of F4F Wildcats. Oh, okay, the F4F is the Wildcat. That's the older version. I don't remember the designation for the Hellcat, but that was the upgrade. That was the much-needed upgrade. Follow your flight leader as he attempts to locate the Japanese carriers, which have been spotted in this area today. You must first find them. Yep. Yes, remember Pearl Harbor. Now do your job. Okay.
Attention, fighters. 9 o'clock.
Okay, we got a whole squadron here. We got a whole gaggle of them in the air. The thing I only ever played dynamic campaigns for single player.
Damn. Get him off me.
Most of the time I was playing multiplayer with people IRC. See, I rarely did multiplayer.
Over.
What?
Guys, do your job. We need help.
Wow, they're not sounding great.
Heading 330. This altitude 01. Get him off me. Attention. Beginning our attack run. Enemy ships. Commence the attack. This is 10. Copy. Attacking. Number 10. Return to base immediately. Over. Runner attack. Please assist.
Oh, they're tangling with the fighters over there, the Wildcats.
This is 9. Anybody. Get him off me.
There it is. Our little bomb that could. Remember your training. If you spot the enemies, become a submarine and come up from below and surprise them. Yes, that classic tactic. Okay, I'm going a little too... I don't want to go too low here. Oh god, I'm flight lead. Oh, that's a mistake. What do we need to be at? Maintain 4,000 maybe? Where are we going? Oh, we're going up against the Akagi. I'm still descending. I need to ascend. Now, I've never dive bombed in this plane before, so I'm expecting good results. Hey, Small Toad. I like the name. How's the dive bomb mission going? We're gonna find out. This is actually my very first dive bomb mission I've ever done in the Pacific theater. So, yeah, a lot of firsts today. A lot of firsts happening today. we start off with having all the controls be wrong, you know, because I haven't played this game in years. We got a brand new mod installed on it. We have the SAS mod. Gosh, I keep sinking. I need to keep altitude. And yeah, a lot of trial and error, but yeah, it's going. We're figuring it out, right? It's going good. Yeah, we're in the Dauntless. There's our little ball of hope right there. When I try and get up to like 35, what? I'm still descending. Why am I? Oh my gosh. I mean, you know, this... We're carrying a heavy bomb, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. Also, it could just be the angle. But it looks like I'm flying level, but I'm actually descending. How many bombs? I only saw one? Yep. Yeah, I believe the SPDs here only carried the one bomb for dive bombing. Alright, there we go. We're increasing our altitude. Five. Okay, we're reaching our waypoint here.
Heading 030. Altitude 60.
Alright. So only one for dive bombing? What about the other slots for holding other bombs? I mean, I believe it has, you know, other stations, but for dive bombing, I've only known the Dauntless to carry the one armor-piercing bomb. I don't know if there's modifications that it went through to have more bombs. But yeah, we're a one and done kind of guy. We're a hit it and quit it crew. All right, we're slowly making our way over to the Akagi. Sorry, Concoli fans. Today is just not your day. Gosh, I really got to keep this nose up just to maintain altitude. Also, where are you even at? I know it's in the Pacific Ocean. I know it's in the Pacific, but it's all seas ocean. So we're doing the single mission for the Battle of Midway. So we are a squadron of SPDs launching off of whichever character we launched from. We're just going to say it's the Hornet. That's the theme tonight, is the U.S.S. Hornet. If you don't know, there is an awesome anime convention that was hosted on the museum aircraft ship U.S.S. Hornet in Alameda, California this weekend. Unfortunately, I've been sick the whole weekend, so I couldn't go. It was very sad. But that's why we're having fun doing carrier combat today. We're going to have our own fun with the Hornet here on stream. So, and we're heading for the Akagi, yep. I don't know what squadron was designated to go after the Akagi. I know it was kind of a mess when they arrived. Yeah, this is the Battle of Midway, so Midway Island is somewhere in the region, and yeah, it's nothing but ocean out here. Gosh, once again, I lost all that altitude. Come on, hold up. There we go. I also sometimes think it's kind of annoying to play Dauntless. Oh, really?
Altitude.
How come?
01. Heading 300.
It's kind of, I mean, it is kind of slow, right? This thing is meant to be a dive bomber. That's its focus. And I believe, I'm pretty sure this is a...
Fighters, 2 o'clock.
Uh-oh. Hopefully they took care of the fighters. Oh, there's still fighters. They still have air cover. Oh boy. And yeah, I believe this is also an interwar design. The Ju-87 is worse. I mean, yeah. That is an aircraft that literally has fixed wheel, like, the wheels don't come up. They're fixed on the plane, right? But it does a great job of dive bombing, even though it's a really old model. This aircraft here, I'm pretty sure this is an interwar design.
Number 9, down. You're 11 o'clock. This is 10. I'll be right there. This is 10. Anybody, clear my tail.
Number 10, Bandits. You're 11 o'clock high. This is 9. I'll be right there.
Same thing with the, I'm pretty sure the Wildcat was also...
Immediately. Over.
Pretty sure the Wildcat was also...
330. Altitude 01.
Was also interwar. The Hellcat was designed, I believe, after the start of the war, at least for us here in America. Okay, we're getting closer, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Man, I wish this game had like a basic single mission, like dive bombing training for carriers. I don't think that's in this game. Like, they have other like bombing tutorials and stuff, but they don't have one where you're in the Dauntless. Like, that's kind of an important skill to develop, right?
This is 1. Anybody need some help over here?
Oh, I see it. There it is.
Beginning our attack run. Enemy ship, commence the attack. Attention!
This is second flight. Roger. Beginning our attack.
This is 6. Sam, get him off me. This is 6. Copy. Attacking.
This is 7. Copy. Attacking now.
Heading 300. Altitude 01. Attention! Beginning our attack run. This is I'm taking hit! Commence the attack. This is 2. Roger, beginning our attack.
This is 3. Copy. Attacking now. This is 7. Anybody? I need some help over here.
Okay, so that's not our target. Our target's up there.
This is 5.
I'm not sure what aircraft carrier that is. That's either the... That's either the Soryu, the Hiryu, or the, what was the other one? The Kaga, right? The Kaga, the Akagi, the Shoryu, and the Hiryu.
This is 5. Anybody?
Need some help over here.
Let's see, do I have to tell these guys to... No, they're... Yeah, I don't have access to the squadron, so...
This is 5. Anybody? Set him off, Sam.
Alright, we're gonna...
Play my hail. Beginning our attack run. Enemy ships, commence the attack. Attention! This is 2. Roger, beginning our
There it is
attack.
right there.
This is 3. Roger. Beginning our attack.
Okay, let's try and get to the lengthwise of the ship.
This is 7. Damn. Get him off me.
Attention, bombers, 12 o'clock low. Attention, fighters, 3 o'clock low. Attention, beginning our attack run.
Oh,
Enemy
boy.
ships, commence the attack. This is 6, copy, attacking.
This is 7. Roger. Beginning our attack.
That. Okay.
This is 6. Get him off me. Number 5. Get out, hit the bill.
Alright, well...
Number 5. Good deal is going down.
Well, shit.
This is 1. I'm taking hits.
Good job. I think so.
Anybody?
This is
Get him off
1.
me.
Bombs away.
Are they getting hits? Is there hits happening? I don't know.
Heading bombs away. 0, 6, 0.
Oh, I see them dive bombing over there.
2, 0.
This is 3.
Attention, fighters. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know how... I think I got hit by a metal hammer? Probably. Solid American. Gosh dang it.
This is 2. Sam, play my hail.
Okay. Well, that happened. I just heard a bonk. Yeah, I can't... I probably... I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what got me. I was probably too fast in the dive. And it got too low, right? So I probably hit the deck or something. Okay. Yeah, you were? Alright. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try this one more time, guys. And then afterwards, we're going to check out the... we're going to check out the dynamic campaign for the Pacific. And we're going to get assigned to the Hornet. Plus, I couldn't tell if you deployed your air brakes during descent. So I deployed my flaps in the combat position. But I probably need to also deploy my air brakes. Alright, so this time we're going to speed up time. Okay, so we're at 5,000 feet when we start, so let's maintain that. Okay, so
Attention, fighters! 9 o'clock. This is altitude 01, heading 330. Attention, beginning our attack run. Enemy ship, this is commence the attack. I'm bailing out. This is 10. Copy, attack. This is 10. I'm
try to
taking
get back
in.
up to
This is 10.
5,000.
I'm bailing out.
This is 11. Copy. Attacking.
We're under attack. Please assist. Number 9, return to base immediately. Over. Guys, do your job. We need help.
Man, I'm just kind of zigzagging around because of the time compression. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, Small Toad, but do I deploy my combat flaps?
Heading
for dive bombing?
030. Altitude 60.
Man, everyone's way further up than I am. Oh, you don't deploy your combat flaps? Is it just the air brake then? Okay, I will. Well, because I've seen film where they have their flaps open during the dive, so I figured that was see, that's why I need like a little basic tutorial in this game to let me know what I'm supposed to do for dive bombing, because they don't tell you that for carrier dive bombing. They just show you like regular bomb runs. Oh boy. The game had loading resources.
Altitude 01, heading 300. Attention, fighters, 3 o'clock.
Number 10.
Number 10, return to base immediately. Over.
Got it.
Get out, hit 5. Number 9, return to base immediately. Over. Heading 330. Altitude 01, get him off. Attention, fighters, 3 o'clock.
I got it. Bail him out.
300.
I'm taking it. Need some help over here.
Return to base immediately. Over.
Got it.
Attention, fighters, 8 o'clock. Attention, beginning our attack run. Enemy ship, commence the attack.
This is second flight. Roger. Beginning our
It's
attack.
down there.
This is 6, copy, attacking.
Okay, so it's the far
7.
carrier.
Copy. Attacking now.
Altitude 01.
Plus, when
Attention,
diving,
beginning our attack run.
you
Enemy
neutral your
ship,
throttle
commence
and
the
you almost
attack.
near the carrier. That's when you
This is
deploy your
2,
air brakes.
copy, attacking.
Oh,
This is 3. Copy. Attacking now.
Attention, fighters, 3 o'clock, low.
what's recommended altitude to begin pulling out of your dive? That's important.
This is 1. Oh damn, need some help over here. beginning our attack run. Enemy ships, commence the attack. Attention! This is to Wasabi attack.
Let's see.
Get 'em
Also,
off me.
what button
Three.
is it that I have
Copy.
assigned for
Attacking now.
dropping the bomb? Because that's important. This game tell me it doesn't. It just says weapon 2. I'm hoping it's weapon 2. I guess we're gonna find out. What altitude are you at? I am currently at 4,600 meters, so that is
Attention, fighters, dead ahead.
is that 6,000 feet?
Number 3, get out, hit the field. This is 1. Oh damn, need some help over here. Attention, beginning our attack run. Enemy ship, commence the attack. This is 6, copy, attacking.
7. Copy.
Attention, bombers,
This is
1
5.
o'clock.
I got him.
It's maneuvering.
Number 2, bandits 2, 3 o'clock. Get him off 1. I got it, hang on. This is 1. Oh damn, need some help over here. Attention, fighters, 10 o'clock low. Number 1, bandits, you're 7 o'clock. This is 1. I'll be right there. Heading 060.
on.
Outway 20. Attention, bombers, 12 o'clock low. Number 1, nice shot.
Alright. Did it hit it? It didn't even release. Gosh damn it.
This is 1. I got one.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Heading 060. Altitude 20.
It didn't even freaking release, guys.
Attention,
Well, it's
bombers,
clearly
5
not that
o'clock.
button. Oh, yay. Now I can go back and climb in this horrible area full of zeros. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
I got it, hang on. Get him off me.
Yeah, it didn't even release. I guess it's assigned to a separate button.
Bombs away.
So I'm assuming it's this button right here. Oh, look.
Heading 060. Altitude.
We managed to get some
20.
hits on it.
This is 60. Target on fire. Direction. Number 2. Return to base immediately. Over.
Not until I drop this bomb, sir. 2 words, you're cooked. I mean, I'm not the one on fire, so.
This is 1.
What's he doing?
I got one. Attention.
Wow, look at
bombers.
these
3
guys.
o'clock
Whoa.
low.
Did you guys see that? That dude literally strafed the deck. Oh, that is cool.
Attention. Let's do it one more time. Over.
Look at these guys. They're strafing the deck now.
This is 1. Oh damn. Need some help over here.
Yeah, so we're here to, we need to hit this thing, so we're gonna circle around once more and try and get more altitude.
Attention, bombers. 11 o'clock low. Attention! Let's do it one more time. Over.
Alright.
7. Anybody? I need some help over here.
Oh boy, reading out, reading out. Alright. Come on.
Number 7. Get out! Get the sill!
Mayday, mayday. We're gonna try to ditch.
Oh, shit.
Return to base
What happened?
immediately. Jump!
I don't know what happened,
Attention,
but we did it.
forward. 6 o'clock. Heading 060. Altitude.
You know, we
20.
probably pulled up too late, and we probably hit the side of the ship. But you know what? Screw it. We did it. Mission accomplished. We bombed it. Hell yeah, brother.
This is 1.
Oh,
damn! Get him off
look at
me.
it. It's starting to sink. Alright. Hey, look at that. I don't know what that symbol's supposed to be, but yeah. I'm assuming that's a carrier. Okay, so let's go to pilot career. Okay. What is this? After the Battle of Coral Sea, the U.S. Navy and Japanese are preparing for a new duel. Okay. Midway Atoll was declared U.S. property. Okay, blah 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 blah. Since then, Midway has been used. Okay, blah blah. Alright, today we're performing reconnaissance flights, looking for Japanese ships, 6 SPDs under the command of this guy. We'll scout the sector. Alright. Good job. Now next time, try and bring the plane with you. Yeah, baby steps. We're doing baby steps here. Definitely reminds me in 80 years on dogfighting the MS-DOS, but 10 times better. Oh, yeah. I downloaded that. I don't know how to play that game, but it looked cool. I like games that have that old kind of like turn of the decade kind of graphics where nothing had like PC flight sim games didn't only had polygonal surfaces. They didn't have like textures. They just had like polygonal colors, like that stuff. Yeah. I like those style games, you know. Oh, they just make me feel good. They make me feel young, you know. Like I remember seeing those as a kid and being like, "Wow, that's cool. That's the future of 3D." Okay. Okay. Let's bring the soundtrack back. Okay, let's try this out. Are we flying a... we're flying a Dauntless, right? Maybe. Alright. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this should be the Hornet that we're on, CV8. Okay, let's get the trim up. There we go. Yep. Oh wait, the CV9. CV9. That's it. Right? I think that was isn't that correct? The Hornet was the CV9 starting on World War II as Yorktown class, and then became the CV12 with the XX class at the near the latter part of the war. Alright, so since I'm the lowest on the totem pole, guess who gets to do his horrible attempt at formation flying? This guy.
Heading 060. Altitude 01.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I guess the game automatically brings them up. Interesting. Oh, look at the elevator. That's so cool. I didn't know the game animated that. I sure hope you can complete this mission without dying. Well, it's just recon. We're not dropping bombs, so I think my chances of survival of not colliding into my target has increased.
Heading 060. Altitude 01.
Okay, is the game going to switch? Game, are you gonna bring me up to the front there, or game, are you gonna do? Oh, nope. Okay, I guess is the game just making us? All right.
What the hell? Stay with your leader. Heading 240. Altitude 01. Over. What the hell? Stay with your leader. Stay on course.
Oh my gosh, I get to hear them yell at me for an hour. All right, where are they at? Okay, let's retrim. Hey there, Harry. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, dude. Well, he's mad. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess for the Dauntless here, because of its unique configuration, they make for really good scouting planes if they're not loaded. Like, they have really, I guess they have really good gas mileage compared to, like, say, the Wildcat, you know? Excellent range, so. At least that's what the game War on the Sea taught me. Alright, so we gotta catch up with them.
Heading 210. Altitude 10.
That's what the SDB was made for. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're slowly catching up. Yeah, too bad. Too bad that the fact that it's just really slow, and it does not like climbing. At least it doesn't seem like that for me. You're way behind. I am very behind, but at least he's not yelling at me anymore. So that's that's a step up.
Heading 120. Altitude 10.
Besides, SBD 05 over there looks like he's trailing a bit too. So you know. Was that? Is that the carrier we just took off of? Probably. It's probably the Hornet. No. We're actually going fairly decently fast, so let me retrim the nose. So that way it's not constantly want to pull up. There we go, that's better. My gosh, you're telling me we're going faster than 200 knots? Far behind. Alright, let's speed up time a little bit. Let's go 4x. Alright, we're finally pulling up. The right R1820 Cyclone is the engine you're using, I believe. Ah, okay. I'm not too knowledgeable about the Navy. Inner workings. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're pulling up to these guys. Let's drop the throttle a little bit. Okay, so probably around... Probably around 150 miles. 150 knots. Trim the nose. So yeah, probably 150 knots is probably the sweet spot for keeping up with the squadron. Basically as much horsepower as the 2005 NASCAR. Oh wow. Okay, they're pulling away from me now. Oh, there we go. Alright, speed up time just a little bit. By the way, you ever heard of Squid Girl, aka Musume? Squid Girl. I can't say that I have. What is it? It's a Squid Girl. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about Ikamusume. I do know about was it Ume Musume? I do know about that. I do know about the horse girls with tentacle hair that can stretch. Huh? Yeah, I've never heard it before. Okay, we're getting closer to one of the waypoints. So far, the sky is clear. There we go. Instead of me constantly changing the throttle all the time, I'm just gonna hit the speed brake every once in a while so that way I can back off. Keep it at 2x speed. You're just gonna waste gas? That's a fair point. Well, as you can see, I'm keeping the throttle at the same spot, and I'm not really going as too fast compared to the rest of the group. Alright, here we go, 4x. Okay, bring the throttle back just a teensy bit. Any of you boys seen an aircraft carrier around here? So far, everything seems pretty chill. Hey, Small Toad, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you for being a fellow dancer here on the dance floor. I hope you joined us today. Alright, pull back on the throttle just a teensy bit more. Don't want to start going ahead of the group. Alright, push the throttle up just a teensy bit. Be streaming on Monday? There's a possibility I might be able to stream tomorrow. Good possibility. I usually stream on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Although not all the time. I usually stream on the weekend, sometimes during the weekday. But, yeah. There is a possibility I may stream tomorrow. Depending on how late I go tonight, I may do some DCS tomorrow. Or heck, I actually might do some Final Fantasy 14. We do a wide variety of streams on this channel, so all sorts of video games from various genres, as well as like tabletop role-play games, tabletop wargaming, right? I'm also looking to get into like reaction content, right? And, yeah, I'm terrible at scheduling. I used to schedule everything. But, yeah, it got tiresome. And it didn't really look like people really bothered looking anyway. So I kind of just... It's more random variety for me. So you know, it's kind of like, see what Soul is up to today, you know? Cool, because I gotta sleep. Alright, dude. You have a good night, man. And, once again, I appreciate the follow. And yeah, looking forward to you again for future streams. Thanks for keeping me company. And let me know the do's and don'ts of flying a Dauntless. So, take care, man.
Heading 120. Altitude 10.
Alright. So far, everyone's doing good. Alright, drink some water here. I've never really flown in formations like this before. I usually pick to be like the leader or something, so that way I can just do whatever. But this is interesting. Also, this music sounds way too exciting for what we're doing right now.
Heading 120. Altitude 10.
Okay. Coming up on our next waypoint, or turn point, map point, whatever point you prefer. Not seeing any ships, not seeing any aircraft. Everything looks chill. Oh, I spoke too soon. We found something. What is that? It's shooting at us.
Return out, bail out immediately. Over.
Yep, that's definitely an enemy ship. Damn, they got 3. What is that? Mission complete.
Altitude 10. Heading 300.
All right, let's get out of here. What is that? That is... looks like a submarine. Is that a submarine? Okay, where's the rest of the squadron over there? Let's meet up with them. Looks like a sub, but your mission is recon. Yeah. Okay, there's the other guy. Alright, we joined up. Yeah, we lost an aircraft, unfortunately, due to fire from the ship. Do Japanese subs have AA capability?
Heading 300. Altitude 10.
Alright, Blade Storm, I appreciate you hanging out. It's good seeing you, man. Get a good night's sleep. Yeah, just stay at high altitude and avoid getting hit. Yep. Thank you for letting the support there, Soviet. And for the health check for me. I just drank some water, but I will drink some more water here in a moment. Once things cool down a bit. Stay at sea though and give views that they'll never accept. Nah. Thanks for the helicopter fire.
Heading 300. Altitude 10.
Can't be drifting a little too far.
Heading 300. Altitude 10. 1-0.
Formation looks a little more broken up. Man, every time I try and speak, it feels like I gotta clear my throat. That's how my whole week's been. It was really bad yesterday, but thankfully it hasn't been too bad today, but still. I am ready to not be dealing with bad allergies or being sick with some stupid thing. That would be nice, you know? Since the formation is more spread out, I'm a little worried about causing a mid-air, you know?
Heading 330. Altitude 01.
And 4 kind of concerns me because it's like way over there, you know, like way far behind. Hence why I'm flying the way I'm with the rest of the group. Like 5's right there, 1's right there. It's like you guys aren't organized the way I thought you would have been. So I'm just gonna stick over here so that way I don't accidentally run over anybody. Speaking of running over, where the hell did everyone go? Oh, they're all behind. Oh, I see. They're flying pattern. Alright. That gives me a chance to go and do this then.
1. Request permission to land.
This is 5. Request permission to land.
This is 2. On final approach. Request permission to land.
This is 4. Request permission to land.
White 2, this is the tower. Go ahead. You're cleared for landing. Red leader, abort. Go around. Go around.
This is 1. Going around.
White leader, abort. Go around. Go around.
This is 5. Going around.
Red 2, this is the tower. You are not cleared to land. Abort. Abort.
This is 2. Going around.
Red 4, this is the tower. You are not cleared to land. Abort. Abort.
This is 4. Going around.
Okay, now the question is, how smart or stupid is the wingman when it comes to when it comes to organized landing? Like the towers boarding them all. Why is that? You know. Where are they all going? It's like really far out there. Or is it because I asked for permission to land? Did they give me clearance and they tell everyone to fly in orbit? Is that why? Could be. Hey. I mean, they did have LSOs back then, but this is all true 1946 we're talking about. I don't think this game goes that deep.
This is 1. Request permission to land.
This is 5. Request permission to land.
Yeah, see, they're all asking permission again.
This is 2. On final approach. Requesting permission to land.
This is 4. Request permission to land.
Red leader, you are cleared for landing. White leader, this is the tower. You are not cleared to land. Abort. Abort.
This is 5. Going around.
Oh, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it?
Red 2, this is the tower. You are not cleared to land. Abort. Abort.
This is 2. Going around.
Red 4, this is the tower. You are not cleared to land. Abort. Abort.
This is 4. Going around.
Okay, so who's going in for landing? Oh, one is right there. I'm gonna see if I can cut in the front of the line after this. I mean, I probably don't need to land. Or, like, the mission probably has it to where I don't have to worry about landing in order for it to fulfill the mission, but we're simulating it, right? So we're gonna go for it. Alright, nice. We got the landing.
This is 5. Request permission to land.
I'm gonna throw my
This is 2.
hand.
On final approach, requesting permission to land.
White 2, this is the tower. Go ahead. You're cleared for landing.
This is 4. Request permission to land.
Okay, I guess they gave me the okay, so let's start our approach.
White leader, abort. Go around. Go around.
This is 5. Going around.
Red 2, this is the tower. You are not cleared to land. Abort. Abort.
This is 2. Going around.
Red 4, abort. Go around. Go around.
This is 4. Going around.
Alright, let's see if this works. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, it just said hidden target complete.
This is 5.
I think we got extra credit for
Permission
landing.
to land.
Nice. We did it, guys. We're back on the Hornet.
This is 2. On final approach, requesting permission to land.
Oh, was that an unsafe landing? Okay, so yeah, we did find the sub. Okay. That's that's the line Jane's always annoyed me with whenever I did carry landing. Oh, okay. I got you. Man, can't speak today because of the nasal stuff. Aviation pilot, first class. Japanese submarine was sighted. Take 1 SPD. We're going solo, guys. Oh no. Okay, bring the trim up. Okay, lock the tail wheel. Did you check your let up before takeoff? Not really. But we're dive bombing. Alright, let's do it. The aircraft is pitching one side, definitely need to trim it more. Wait, what? Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, the game really wants me to go that way. I mean, we do have to gain altitude, so being DCS World as an F-14 pilot, you just firewall that shit and just go straight to the moon, you know? Yeah, I'm a little above where I'm supposed to be, but, you know. It's okay, I suppose. Always got to make sure to retrain these aircraft every time the flight damage changes just a little bit. Feet. Huh? I mean, we're getting there. Or 1,900 meters. Rotating to the right a little bit, so let's make sure we adjust that. Alright. Let's speed up the time. See, in DCS World, I don't really feel the need to increase the speed, because you're already flying jets. You're already zooming around, right? This game, though, 8x speed becomes your best friend. You know, in the regular game, there used to be like a panel where you can like move the map where we want it. I don't know how to do it with the SES mod. Somewhere. lot of silly looking clouds over here. Oh, spotted. Alright. Say mission complete? Why did it say that? Oh boy. Alright, I don't like how this approach started. There it is right there. Some maps on the screen. There you go. What? Ah! Did my bomb even release? I have a feeling I need to have those I need to have those speed brakes out, because it feels like I'm accelerating way too much, you know? Did anything drop? Man. Alright, we're gonna try that again. I don't remember feeling anything. You know, I'm gonna test something. Greg dead. You can't prove that. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna see if I can pickle the bomb like immediately and then restart the flight just to make sure I'm hitting the right button, because it didn't feel like I dropped I released the bomb, you know? Something felt off. There we go. Alright. Okay, is it this button here? It's that button. No wonder. Okay. Oh, that's a big explosion. Okay. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Okay, let's go. Wow, I didn't even lower my flaps. Okay. Okay, the aircraft wants to pull up. Okay, we're just gonna make a beeline there. Course. found it. There's right there. Alright. Deploy that. Oh god. It knows we're here. Alright. Alright, dropping. Oh, we got it.
Holy crap! Target destroyed.
Okay. Something hit us. Okay. Let's take a look at our aircraft real quick. Oh, look at that. Damn. I wonder if we got shredded from AAA fire, or if it was from the concussion of the bomb we dropped. We got it, though. Let's take a look at our internals here. Oil pressure is okay. Fuel level's okay. I mean, so far that stuff's looking okay. Temperature looks... It looks okay. Alright, let's make our way back. Man, I really wish I could move that guy. The clouds look a little flaky. Yeah, it's an error with the graphics card. It makes it look weird. I don't know why it does that. It didn't used to do that with my previous graphics card. For some reason, this one it doesn't like it. All the more reason for me to switch to the RX 9070 XT. Zoom time. There it is to our left.
Red leader, this is the tower. All right. You're cleared for landing.
Let's see, I need to be what? Definitely need to be a lot slower. Well, I need to be like a 150, something like that. Landing flaps, rest aircraft down. Okay. Just need to go higher than this, really. There you go. Alright. Back to lineup. Okay, bring the speed. Oh, shit. Oh, that's comedy right there. Hey, stupid. Lower the landing gear next time. Another happy landing. That's coming out of my paycheck. Oh my gosh, that's funny. So we did accomplish that mission. Very cool. We got two PBY reports 2 Japanese carriers. Ooh, do we know which ones? I don't know which ones, it's just... Okay. Nice. Well, we're actually making progress in a dynamic campaign. That's awesome. I've actually never really stuck with a dynamic campaign before. Because I always, like... I don't know, back then I was interested in playing games that had, like, handcrafted missions, you know? As opposed to a dynamic campaign, which kind of feels random, right? Now that I'm a lot older, I definitely appreciate more of what a dynamic campaign does, you know? But, yeah. That was, Isle 2 Stormvik 1946 SAS mod. I hope you all enjoyed it as we learn how to fly Dauntless poorly, but still fly, and use the U.S.S. Hornet as the base of operations for these missions. We'll definitely do more of this in the future. I definitely feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable flying in Isle 2 again, especially on the carriers. So yeah, but we're gonna end it here. So let's take a look on who we can raid. Okay, the music just needs to be this epic. There you go. Okay. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thank you for joining me. It's been fun. I hope you all enjoyed my random shenanigans and trying to get good in carrier battles for Isle 2 Stormvik. See, next week we'll definitely do some more flying. Probably a little more Isle 2, as well as some DCS. And heck, we'll probably jump into some other random stuff too. A lot of fun games I want to play. A lot of content I want to deliver you guys. And maybe we can get some reactions done. Alright, well let's see... Let's see who is currently streaming. Go give him a nice big hello. Let's see. Is anyone that I follow currently streaming? Okay, there's a few. Is anyone streaming Stormvik? Alright, doesn't appear to be that way, so let's just find someone to raid and we'll pass the late night dance party over there. Alright, looks like Goldie Locken is playing some FF14, something we may do this upcoming week, so let's go say hello to her. Alright, I hope you all have a good night, and catch you all next time. Take care, everyone.